Well, hello everyone. How you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Obsidian Niger over here. Welcome. So, for today's itinerary, I wanted to do Augusta's character animations, attack animations, and a little discussion about Augusta's character design. This was the reason I actually made my channel to talk about character designs and animations, and more importantly, beast animations. I really love like beast designs. Like I'm a huge mythological beast fanatic, so I'll be talking about like TD designs and like upcoming gacha creature designs, and of course the character designs as well. That's the main purpose of my channel, and then I ended up turning it into a reaction channel also, which I will also be doing, but I want to actually get back into the main purpose as to why I created this channel. So, first, character ana- analysis, analysis. Okay, we are going to talk about Augusta. Let's go. All right, let's start with the banner image itself. The splash art is so majestic, so dominating, like the queen she is, the F4. And what I like is how commanding she is. What I also like about Augusta is red flaming hair, the armor, and the way the dress is. It's one of the better character designs of 2.0. Uh, the best, I'm of course giving it to Frolova, then followed by Augusta. I really love her design. My only disappointment is that her thighs, like they look way too empty. I was hoping like they would add some leg armor, like otherwise the legs look so empty, right? She is a warrior. uh, she is a warrior wielding a heavy sword over there, so she deserves some more armor on her leg. A bare leg is just it's a bit disappointing for me. Other than that, I really love her character design. Add to that, we know that the griffin is part of our attack animations. The griffin looks so majestic. It's more mechanical looking because the wings are like what is they are. You have like this joints over here, like very unique looking wings, I would say. So like the griffon, I think they call it graphics in the live stream. They call it graphics, but it's so beautiful. The eyes are covered by I don't know what do you call this. I think it's similar to what horses are wearing or something. And again, the griffins also have the sun crest like she has on her head. This thing is so beautiful. I was thinking they are going to add a crown or something since she is the leader, but they actually added this crown, which is really beautiful. And then she has a like asymmetric cape, like only on the right shoulder, and then she has the armor first, and then she has the drapes of her clothes on top of it, which is really good. The like I have no complaints on top to bottom, top to the knees, I would say. I have no complaints about her design, but the leg area, let's be honest, it looks so empty. Like if she was like anything else other than F4, like I wouldn't mind, but like the legs just looks way too empty for a warrior. Even what you say, has more uh, patterns and stuffs on her leg than Augusta has. Augusta literally has nothing. apart from her shoes. That's my only gripe about her design. And then, of course, her electromagnetic uh, giant blade over here, beautiful. And I like that Kuro is going on the more scientific route rather than your traditional uh, fire, red equals to fire, sun equals to fire. Like they are throwing all of that out of the window, and they are actually going scientific. That's the basis of the game, and I really love them for it. Well, um, moving on from her banner. Other things I just noticed when I'm like zoomed out, like she is of course inside a sun shaped what do you call this, a disc, a sun shaped disc, and you can see the clouds are coming out. It's like, if there are clouds and something strong comes in the middle and like all the cloud moves away, that's what is being showcased over here, like how it's moving away, like it shows Augusta's domineering side, how commanding she is, and of course the birds and a forest palace behind her. And this more, I think this is more uh, the Greek, uh, is it Greek, I don't know if it is Greek style, but like it has a more Roman vibe to it, the red and the gold. And of course this what Julius Caesar's like that peace thing, right? Julius Caesar, what do you uh what do you call that? The wreath, I think the peace wreath or something. Olives, are they olives? Olive wreath or something. I actually forgot, but yeah, that's about it for this design. And like, I love how they are improving with every banner. Like, it's always something unique. Okay, moving on. Enough nerd talk about the banner. Um, all right, I never noticed this before. I don't know if they have mentioned it in other live streams. Uh, the 40 is called magnetism before light. That confirms he uses electromagnetism, which is so good. And then, of course, one of our maths is a sunflower, luminous calendula. They're calling a sunflower calendula, which is really funny. Uh, okay. Then, of course, her animated banner. All right, let's start with her idle animation. Look at this is one of the idols. Idols looks like she can crush the rock. I I do not know much about electromagnetism other than like it can attract, like of course electricity and magnet. I'm not too much of a scientific guy to know like the proper details about it, but from what I can see, it's that like she can crush. She can crush. She can crush. She can crush, crush. Well, hello there. Editing Niger over here. As you can see, my lisp is so bad that I decided to skip this segment. Of I I played back my recordings a few too many times, and I hate every second of it. So yeah, I wanted to talk about the idol, but my God, uh, that part is so horrible. I cannot even like post it. And do you see that face that I make, that my avatar is making in the corner? Let me zoom in. All right. Do you see that face? Do you see that face? That's exactly how I feel when when I'm listening to my own recording for that segment. So yeah, yeah. So I'm skipping this segment, and we are directly jumping into the basic attack animations. So let's go. Okay, bye bye. All right, moving on to her attack animation. She looks like she does basic 1, 2, 3. One. Okay, we'll start with her basic attack first. We'll see her attack animation. Then we are going to discuss in detail. She does what do you say? She like first 2, 3, 4, and 5. Looks like she has four basic attacks and an enhanced basic attack, and then she's doing jump and plunge, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and okay. Each time her attack land, she builds up different type of forte gauge. She builds up different types of forte gauge. Okay. Okay. So okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That looks like a heavy attack. Then she jumps and plunges, and this is once her forte is full. Oh, once her forte gauge is fully, Griffix enters. Okay, so the Griffins are going to be part of a combat once her forte is full. That's one, two. I think she has the forte bars divided into three, similar to Russia. I'm just guessing because she gets three griffins, right? Like one close, one is charging, and one is for plunge. So total of three griffins, which are called griffex, and then again with the basic attack combo. Okay, it seems. Sorry, I was mute. I was trying to read the text. Uh, it seems if she uses skill, uh, it allows her to jump. So that skill allows her to leap into the air to launch a follow up attack. She is activating her liberation state right now. I think this is the first state. Okay, so when she activates her, okay, upon activating the liberation first time, she delivers a massive sweeping slash. So a 360 slash, and okay, and then this is the second state. Okay, what does it? Swinging her longsword for powerful attack under specific condition. Okay, so this is uh, she activated her liberation again, which is special condition. This state is going to be activated. So I think that liberation state, the first one and the second one are two different ones. So I think she has a total of three types of liberation states or liberation power. What would you say? Uh, like, and that's the final one. How many? Okay, there's the second one. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Was it nine? One again. One. Okay, activating. That's one. That's two. That's three. That's four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Hold on, are the blades disappearing? And that's the final liberation that delivers a really powerful blow. That looks so beautiful, though. And of course, she gains a shield. She's a shielder, which is she's a DPS and a shielder. Like that's a great combo. And then this is her intro state. Like she rides. She enters the field using her giant ass sword, riding it like a hoverboard, and then she slams on the ground. Like, damn. Look at the way. Okay, so I think that's all the animations for her attack animations. So that's her attack animation. Now let's all right, peeps. After editing this video for over 2 hours and seeing no end to it because how much I yapped, the F Fest is so strong it will put Medusa's petrification power to shame. And oh my god, it can actually put a nation to sleep, an entire fucking nation to sleep. That's how much I was yapping. So I'm re-recording and I'll try to summarize everything more because oh my god, I am putting myself to sleep. All right. Let's begin with the attack animation. She does a heavy swing, then she does two spin swings, and over here, like she actually wraps her thigh to the hilt and uses her left toe, just her feet, not toes, feet. She uses just the power of the left foot to lift the entire blade, and then when she's lifting the blades, some of the force is so strong that some of the blades are coming off, and the fact that both of them are electromagnetized and the main sword being the core of it, which is attracting the smaller particles over here, that is the sword, like so there also, hence the force, the speed of the swing is so great, like it's making the smaller sword pieces to levitate. Look at that. She spins and oof, she slams it into the ground. And when she slams it, the smaller pieces, instead of attaching to the main sword, it strikes the ground, it pierces the ground. And she still has enough force in from the spin and the swing that she can lift the sword with just her feet. Then she takes it on her hand and then she slams it, and then she does a 360-degree sweep where again the blades comes off, and once she finishes her rotation, the blades comes back and attaches to the main sword. And then here she leaps into the air, and when she leaps, all the swords comes in, I don't know from where. The It forms the main blade, and she rides, and then she slams the sword into the ground so hard that the entire sword breaks down into smaller swords, and it does a small AoE damage, which is so great. This is one of the reasons I love Kuro games, because look at this. Like, she spins back, and again the blade, it forms a blade. One of the reasons I love Kuro games is that because they are each character has such unique character animations, which is really good. What do you say? Which is a really good quality. That's what I look for when I'm pulling for a character or I'm playing a new game. I always want my characters to be unique, not like having similar copy pasted moveset like a certain game has, which was my complaint since I started playing the game. But you know, this that I'm not going to be doing the slander anymore, because I want to finish this video. And that's it. That's a rotation, and then she does the Griffin thing, right? Once her forte gauge is full, she gets three Griffins, which I think I said it's similar to Russia. I don't know if I said it on the previous part. I've replayed the edited part of the video, but yeah. So she gets three Griffins once her forte gauge is full, and also it was mentioned that when her forte gaze is full, the griffins comes to her and it flies in the sky, and it waits for her command to for them to charge at the enemies or enemy, whichever it is. And where do you see it? Yeah, I think this will be. Oh no, she activates her liberation over here. Is this the one? Okay, yeah. So the Griffex, the Griffex Echo. So see, when the forte gauge is full, she gets the first Griffex, which does a close range charge attack. Then she Augusta leaps, and the second Griffex comes in, which does a long range charge attack, and that Griffex also pushes her to the air. Oh no, not pushes her. Augusta does something similar to an uppercut, where she goes into the air, she releases her energy, which calls in the third Griffex. You can see the Griffex is coming from where is it coming? You see, yeah, the Griffex comes in, it takes her to the air even higher, and then she does the slam with her sword, and and then the Griffex flies away, and she continues with her attack animations. And right now, what Augusta has is three different types of liberations, which is so great. I love the incorporation of the griffins in her attacks. It's I really love every time there is some sort of creatures when in a character. Like, oh my god, the animations are so beautiful. Okay, I think she does a skill. Oh, no, no, that's where are we? I think this is the yeah. When she activates her first liberation, see the gold, and the red, right? It looks so beautiful. Just look at that. Oof, look at that. She also has a little bit of purple in there. That's the first liberation, and I think this is the sweeping slash. And look, when she is doing the sweeping slash, you can see the sword breaks into the longer swords, and all the longer swords are electrically charged. And you have the red gold lightning with the purple slash. Beautiful. Look at that. And it's still like it spins and disappears. That's so beautiful, man. And then I think she's going to go into her second liberation, which is she's pulling the sword out of the ground. Yeah, that's she's pulling out the sword out of the ground. And In a tweet, I saw that someone mentioned that like you see the brief this color change from the short amount of color change from blue to purple, or like I think there are at least 4 or 5 different colors during this, because it goes by so fast. Someone mentioned that it is a scientific uh, there is a scientific study that says like when something like it's a state, it's like it goes from cool to hot really fast, and that's the color range or wave range or something like that. So which is very cool. Like Augusta's attack animation is very scientifically made. Oh my god, I cannot say how much I appreciate it. And then she does her like seven, I think 9 slashes, 8 to 9 slashes, and every time she does a slash, you see like when she activates her third liberation, you can see you have a lot of. I'm so stupid. I'm pointing in my finger. I have an avatar over here. I have the mouse over here. I'm not using it. Okay. Uh Speed running. Yeah. So as you can see, there are multiple swords on the ground. So she has made her field. So every time she slashes, one of the sword disappears. I think it disappears. It gets used, and then it what do you say, disintegrates. I think there was an example that I saw. Yeah, you see over here, the sword got used and it's disintegrating, and you can see in the background the swords are disappearing one by one with each slash. Look at that. There is so much details in these characters that just amazes me and leaves me flabbergasted every time. And this is the final liberation state, where like the core of the blade really shines. It shines as bright as the sun. And then she creates her field. This field reminds me of Emiya Shiro's what do you call domain. I forgot what's the terminology for that. But when she does it, the more blades comes in, and the longer the liberation goes on, the more bigger blades comes in. You see, you had the smaller blades, and then like this blade is bigger, and then you see another bigger blade and another bigger blade, and then the lightning strike, and there is black lightning mixed with red and golden. Look at this black, this is reddish, this is golden. Like you see it, that's black lightning, that's again golden. And oh wow. And like they and you see when the black lightning takes the center stage, and all the swords break, the sword breaks, the ground breaks. Oh my god, it is so impressive. Oh, and then I think that's the final part of the liberation, where like after everything breaks, all the red, my god, the red lightning does an AoE damage. Look at that. Oh my god, that was really beautiful. Love it. Love it so much. And then we have the, okay, we're going to normal speed. Then we have one of the most beautiful weapons in the game at the moment, which is the Thunderflare Dominion Augusta's sword, which is um I think the main state of this sword is that when it has the thin black blade, right? I think that's the I think she has it in the her gacha animation. Where's her gacha animation? Yeah. So this is a gacha animation. Yeah, I think this is the normal state, I would say. Possibly normal, or when it's not combusting. So this will be the normal sword. As you can see, like you have the all the engravings over here, and you see the core over here, right? So and when she uses it, like when I think when she handles it, like the sword shatters. I think that's what I got from the information, like from what they from the live stream. As you can see, like she has the solar core, the sun core, which is creating all this electric current, like the red and gold one. Look at that. See, they call it the sun ring, which is like the core of the blade, and once it like glows and explodes, like the swords break off and everything is kept together by that lightning, an electromagnetic energy. And like when we say, and it's also been said like it produces solar flare. Again, solar flare produces electromagnetic energy according to science. Like ha- the amount of details, the amount of scientific knowledge they put into her visuals is just astounding to me. And I, and then what, do we have anything else? No. Okay, first we will watch the whole gacha animation and then we'll talk about it. Oh, Kura keeps cooking. All right, that's the whole gacha animation. It's really cool. Now, let's talk about the visual. So first, as she is the sun, so this is the core. The core is also essentially symbolizing Septimon's trust, Septimon's authority. Like she has the lives of her people, like that depends upon her, and they are providing the entire city's authority to Augusta over here. That's why she is the blazing sun, and they are surrounding with her hand, and they're placing it upon her head like a crown, giving her the full authority to rule over Septimont. And that's why she has that uh, headpiece that resembles our sun. And as you can see, when the headpiece, when it transforms from the sun to the headpiece, like you can see each of these spikes coming out slowly. So they place it on her head. It transforms into, look at how it's coming out. So it's going from a like a smaller sun to bigger sun. Like she is gaining the authority. So that headpiece of is of very huge importance. Look at her. She is so commanding. Speed it up, and like that's her. That's of course her giant broad blade. All like the electromagnetism over here, like so many symbolism over here. She is so as we have seen, her core of her blade is towards the hilt, so she is walking towards the hilt. And also right now her throne is over here, and the entire throne is surrounded by blades of her fellow warriors that's connected to the sword. So of course, like, yeah. And she gets to her crown, and there is the hilt, and like now the bigger Augusta is coming and pulling that blade, and and you can see all the blades are coming out of the main blade. And so I think this is how the blade looks like if it's not broken. And once she activates it, and it like it shatters into smaller pieces and but is connected by lightning, the core and the lightning, which is a really cool visual, I would say. And look at her cape, like one sided of the shoulder cape, like it's interesting. I like her back design over here. One thing I have been very disappointed with Kuro as of 2.0, uh, entirety of 2.0, is that they have stopped 3D modeling the backside. They have made it, they have colored it within the skin. It looks very weird. I do not know why they have gone it, because 1.0 characters had a lot of effort into 3D modeling their pieces, but like I don't know what happened in 2.0. But yeah, that's the full of it, and of course her eyes, right? So she has red eyes with I cannot speak of the eyes from that far. Look at, if we see in her eyes, she has the sun symbol over here, but it also has a very purple tint to it, signifying she is magnetic and electro. And of course the, the sun pendant, which is also glowing. Ooh, all right. Uh, all right, guys. I think that's about it. Me talking about Augusta for this video. That was a whole lot of take. I have to cut out so much of it because my pronunciations of certain things were so horrible. I had to do so many takes. So yeah, this is going to be a long video. I never thought I'll do such a long video, but just talking about her character animations and stuff. But yeah, hope you guys like. Hope you guys like it. Uh, All right, editing Niger here again because I rambled so much and I was still rambling in the video. I cannot believe how long that video was. Oh my god. I know I want to finish this video. I know you guys want to finish this video. So, yeah. Have a great day, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. I don't know. I don't know what to take about this video. uh, Hope it interests you, and yeah, that'll be all for this video. Thank you, bye bye. I want to get, I need to nap. All right, see you, bye bye, choose.